Hey there! If you're watching this, you're probably a married woman wondering how to feel more satisfied in your relationship. Or maybe you just want to keep that spark alive. First, let me just say this. You're not alone. So many women feel this way at some point in their marriages, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. A lack of sexual satisfaction can come from so many places. Sometimes it's physical, sometimes it's emotional, or maybe it's just life getting in the way. Maybe you're dealing with medical stuff like hormonal changes or medications that mess with your libido. Or maybe you and your husband are just out of sync, emotionally or physically. Stress, busy schedules, or even just falling into a routine can make things feel a little stale. And let's be real, sometimes you just get bored. But here's the good news. There are real, practical ways to turn things around. Let's talk about the first, and maybe most important, step: open communication. I know. Everyone says just talk about it, but seriously, sit down with your husband and have a real, honest conversation about how you're feeling. Tell him what you want, what you miss, and what you'd like to try. It's not always easy, but being vulnerable can bring you closer. Next, don't be afraid to mix things up. Explore intimacy in different ways. Maybe that means trying new things, changing up your routine, or even just making time for each other without distractions. Sometimes a little novelty can reignite that spark. And if talking and trying new things isn't quite enough, there's no shame in seeking professional help. Couples therapy or sex therapy can be absolute game changers. A therapist isn't there to judge, they're there to help you find what works for you as a couple. Take a moment to check in with yourself too. Reflect on your own feelings and desires. Ask yourself what you want, not just for your relationship, but for you. Sometimes personal stress or mental health challenges can play a bigger role than we realize. If you're struggling, reach out to a doctor or counselor who can help. Remember, every couple hits rough patches. What matters is how you work through them together, with patience, understanding, and a willingness to compromise. Satisfying intimacy isn't about perfection, it's about connection, effort, and being open to change. You deserve to feel fulfilled and connected in your marriage. Don't be afraid to advocate for your needs and take positive steps forward. Thanks for being here. And remember, you are absolutely worth it.